welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one's for Arrested Development Season 3, Episode number 9. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. It's helping the algorithm, people. So keep doing it. Thanks.
Alright, just a couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer Del Guy, who said, "Love this reaction. You mentioned possibly watching the episode again on your own, and that's a great idea later on, if not now, because there's too much for anyone to get all of it the first time. Like the third painter being a graduate of the Groundlings, LA's premier improv group. Before you watch the next episode, I think it would be kind to make sure you know what Arrested Development fans all knew the first time it aired. The show was in trouble. It had a small audience, there were complaints about the characters not being relatable and the stories being too complicated and hopeless, and the length of the season had been reduced by Fox. Fans had hopes that a channel like HBO or Showtime might pick it up. There are a lot of things that a low-rated series will do to grab an audience." Is this trying to say that the next episode's bad?
They're going to add a key to it?
Yeah.
Jumping the shark.
Then we have executive producer JoJo saying, "Buster for the W. Just have to shout out the horror creature Gangi and the Bob Blah 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 blog."
Yeah.
I can't even say it without a shame. It's my favorite thing ever. I love it so much. Alright, last comments from Tom, who says, "One of my favorite quotes from all of Arrested Development, the only scary thing about a one-armed man trying to scare someone is the fact that he feels that his one arm is good for nothing but trying to scare somebody." Me and a friend when I was in the Air Force had the same buttons made up. "Thank you for your service."
Yes.
It's still kicking around the house in a drawer somewhere, and Job getting scared whenever he sees Buster's stump will never not be funny. Agreed. Alright guys, let's jump into episode 9 right now. Continue watching for Boy Raw. Has it always said that?
Tonight, an Arrested Development you can't miss. A cavalcade of stars. The shocking final moments will be presented.
Forever, and I put it in a pot of boiling water, and guess what I'm calling it?
Soup?
Hot ham water. You know, I'm actually a really good mom. I think it's because Maybe's never around. You should send George Michael to open this too.
Yes, it could help him express his feelings.
My son expresses himself just fine. Isn't that right, son?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I guess. I don't care.
Okay.
Yes, he's a regular Freddie Wilson, that one.
I don't know that reference.
No, I don't either.
Wait, what is she doing?
The bad guy to her?
And you don't respect mom, and you don't respect women.
Are you married?
Damn school.
Damn school.
You poison her. I'll poison you.
George Sr. did more than just say it. He sent the man a basket of poisoned muffins.
Do you know the Muffin Man? There's a reward in it if you do.
It's the same.
Then would you like some foam in your coffee? It's called a cappuccino, and wait till you see what it costs.
You can say what you want about the
Cappuccino.
Muffin Academy. Kids who came out of there prepared for life.
Anyone know how to eat one of these?
You know, George Michael's going to be just fine, okay? I just want him to know how to express
Coconut?
himself.
Yep,
He was actually having trouble expressing himself.
Why don't you tell the group about yourself?
My name is George Michael Bluth. I'm a 16-year-old Caucasian
Andy
male.
Richter right there.
My mom died. And I guess that's it.
Hardly. See, if it were me, I would say, I'm Donnie Richter. I have a brother named Andy. He's an attention hog. He can't seem to really attract a real audience, but I love the fat S.O.B. anyway.
Oh, I thought you looked like that guy, Andy Richter. You guys are identical twins?
Identical quintuplets, actually.
There was Andy, the show-off, Donnie, the sensitive one, Cherith, the flirt, Rocky, the risk-taker and Andy's stunt double, and Emmett, who asked that we not show his picture, although composite photography tells us he looks something like this.
Yeah.
Composite photography.
Like,
about how you
they're
really
quintuplets.
feel. Something critical. Bring it in tomorrow and read it for the group.
Will this go toward my grade?
No, we don't have grades here. A student either learns and gets an L, or they fluctuate in their learning.
And what do we get for that?
An F.
Maybe, meanwhile, was
But we
about
don't
to
get
have a
grades.
learning experience of her own.
I understand you've been having trouble with that expensive boarding school. That's right, I can read.
Okay, look, first of all, Variety got it wrong, alright? We didn't even want this
Snowboard
project.
school.
Go finance with Miramax and poof. Miramax is gone, and we're still on the hook, and it turns out Jamie Kennedy can't even snowboard.
I don't listen to this.
Jamie
later.
Kennedy.
And don't tell me where you've been, it'll just make me worry more. But guess what? There's a new daddy in town. A disciplined daddy.
That's the same song, man.
Oh, it's a parenting tape. If you want to skip school,
It's a
that's
new
fine.
day
You'll just come to work with me.
But you don't have a job.
Alright, here. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to stuff each one of these gift bags with a headshot, some glitter, and a decorative hand soap. And we're going to send them to every casting director in town. And don't forget the funny notes.
I know where you live, haha. Casting directors hate this.
They really do.
The glitter queen struck again. Never hire Tobias Fiumke.
And back at the country club, something unusual had happened.
Oh, I don't have any drugs for sale. Unless, did you expect me to follow you to your car?
They're your tips.
Tips.
And Job realized he'd
how
accidentally
low-key
worked
Canada
a day
is, like-
in his
Yeah.
life.
Did you expect
Lindsay,
me to
meanwhile,
follow
was
you to your
being
car?
a mother when someone showed up who needed one.
How'd you get here?
Big dumb ass spoons
I
to
tried
try.
hitchhiking, but it's hard to do without a thumb. I'm so hungry.
Would you like to try some of this?
So watery. And yet there's a smack of ham to it.
It's hot ham water.
Upstairs, George Michael
Right.
was struggling with his assignment.
You think of anything critical to say about my dad?
Are you serious? I have glitter in my lungs from making goodie bags for casting directors, and he's giving me 100 more to do for homework. It's like, I don't do my homework. George Michael does my homework.
And that's when he decided it was time to cheat off of her.
You know, it might help if you expressed yourself.
It also gave him an opportunity to smell her neck. And the next day, Michael drove to Oakland in the hopes of recruiting Donnie's brother for the fundraiser, when he noticed his son expressing himself rather well.
He pretends he's the great father all of a sudden and acts like he's all worried about me. But it turns out he just does it so I can help him with his joke of a career. No wonder Mom wanted out.
That's maybe,
My
though.
God.
Joe.
Andy's a pig.
Well, you're not exactly.
I'm his stunt double. You think I like this? I disgust myself.
Let go of my dad, you're gonna hurt him.
Oh no, I'm only making it look like that. He's totally in charge of the situation.
What's the problem?
I'm only making it look like that.
Donnie, a basket of poison muffins.
Oh, no, it could have been the Muffin Man. They never caught him.
How do you know about that?
I saw it on Why We Were Scared of the 70s.
And whatever happened to the Muffin Man? Remember him? I always pictured a giant 6-foot muffin trying to eat me while I was eating him. It's kind of a fantasy I go to a lot now.
And he says you threatened to poison him.
I was upset. I had just heard that my son thought I was a horrible father, but no, I didn't poison him.
Well, if I find out you did. Oh, Andy wants to know, at this dinner, you want him to sing or anything?
A song would be fantastic.
A song would be fantastic.
So, Dad, you saw that? I thought you didn't know what I said about you.
Bob, it wasn't exactly the truth. But don't worry, I know you don't have anything bad to say about me.
Well, no, you know what? I think Donnie was right. I just wasn't digging deep enough. And, you know, I think I might have meant what I said. You never listened to me. You didn't ask me if I wanted to go to the school. You didn't ask me about what I said. You threatened my teacher. You don't respect me. How can I respect you, man?
It was a complex situation without an easy solution.
Hello?
The caterers didn't show up. I was the club. They said we owed too much money. I guess all those lunches. I've got 50 people coming in 3 hours and nothing to feed them. No one to serve them. We've
got hot honey ham
We're
water.
finished.
Now that's a clear
Hot ham water.
situation with the promise of comedy. Tell your friends. We save our blue.
Oh my God.
He died.
Celebrities.
But the same could not be said
We're gonna
for
take
Lindsay's
3, baby.
What is going on? They're getting restless. They can't offer to in front of their husbands.
This is what you're making? Poached salmonella? It'll be fine.
Poached salmonella?
What sauce is that?
It's not even
This
cooked.
is the water I thought the chicken in.
Oh, well, that should go with chicken.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's the water I
And
thought the
some
chicken
powerful
in.
players.
Oh my
The shit's not even cooked.
Costco Industries.
Sort of.
Hope you don't mind, I sent one of those stupid surrogates.
You got busted too.
No, I had a prior engagement. I'm at the Fire and Ice Ball.
Coming through, chicken and chicken sauce. With one.
Thank you very much for showing up.
Chicken and chicken sauce.
Maybe you could just sing while they're bringing out the dinners. I'm not Andy. I'm Emmett. Andy sent me over to let you know that he's not going to be able to make it tonight.
Michael was suspicious. I mean, think about it. We can't show Emmett without blurring him.
Yeah, he's singing at the Fire and Ice Ball tonight.
Andy Richter is singing at the Fire and Ice Bowl.
You know,
I should send Andy a little basket of poison muffins, too.
Muffins? Oh my God, Dad.
You're
the Muffin Man? You poisoned 25 teachers during the 70s?
Just the first 2. The others were copycats.
You poisoned Donnie, didn't you?
We're losing that. Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, we're losing.
Have your attention, my son would like to say just a couple of words about me.
And that's when Michael noticed his own son.
Well, not being
You came, huh?
Yeah, well, it was wrong to...
Hey, what'd you think of the speech?
We do graded openings.
You know, pal, you do not have to go there. I've just been very worried about your behavior. You know, you're always turning off burners and irons, and it may be OCD.
OCD? No, I'm just cleaning up after Aunt Lindsay. She never turns things off.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
That explains why I saw the hedge trimmer zipping around the driveway. I did it again, didn't I? I'm so self-centered. From now on, I want you to just tell me what's on your mind, okay? And I promise, you know, I won't just hear what I want to hear, okay?
I love my cousin.
Love you too.
Love my
Next, Arrested Development. The Bluth family gets some good news.
They're all sending in donations. And you know what the key was? What? Your speech. It didn't sound desperate.
No, I guess it really doesn't pay to be desperate.
It sure doesn't.
Let's not celebrate yet. We still got the West Coast feed, guys.
Like it's over with. Alright, that was episode 39 of Arrested Development. And look, it's good to be able to poke fun at yourself, and that's what they did. Talking through the fourth wall, if you will. Yeah, I mean, that's the good jabs at all the bad press or whatever they had going on back in the day. Hey, if you're going to go out and you don't think you'll be coming back, everybody's just saying, y'all, it's probably not going to work out. Yeah, go out like that. But as funny as you can be going out, and just do it big. And that's what I think they did right here, and I like it. So, yeah, I mean, I ain't got no problem with that. Let them keep making fun of their stuff, because it works for me as being funny. So can't wait to see the next episode.
Yeah, just shout out again to executive producer Del Guy, because I think it does elevate the experience of watching this episode with the background. I think the experience would have been very different if we weren't privy to that information. We'd be like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
So that definitely made the viewing experience that much better, and we could appreciate for what they were doing. It was fantastic having the context of what they were trying to accomplish with this episode, and it made it so much more sense. I had a blast. I thought it was clever and witty, as only Arrested Development can do, and they completely delivered on all of it. So all of it worked for me. I loved it so much, and absolutely can't wait for the next episode.
Alright, well look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Arrested Development Season 3, Episode number 9. And until next time, people, peace.